What is going on, guys? Talk about an early morning. Did not plan. We're actually a little bit earlier than we had planned on. However, to make it work, that's how it's going to be. Guys, if you do not know, Starrcade is the biggest WCW pay-per-view event for the WCW Universe. You look at the WWE, they got WrestleMania. WCW had Starrcade, and that is what we're getting ready to do right now. Went over this card for probably just about 2 days. There are matches that I wanted to be in here that aren't in here. That's how many big matches there are tonight. There are people that I wanted in the match that I couldn't get in the match because it just didn't line up. But there's so many storylines coming to a head. I really wanted to do the podcast yesterday and really walk you through Digital Dog Story. It's actually it's been a 6-season long storyline that's been going on where it kind of weaves in and weaves out and does some stuff. But that doesn't matter because what is going on tonight is Starrcade. We're going to start off. Every match is set up to be a banger. TJones, Sid B, Anita T, Monica Monroe, Monica the current champion, putting the hardcore title on the line. The women going to have a 4-way table elimination match. Zack Hamilton getting his shot at the brand new, his head's in the way right now, but the brand new, it is a slightly new redesigned Cruiserweight title. We'll get to see that in match 2. Chillivok going after the current champion, Kempty Watson. Jane and Bobbi Hart battling it out for the United States title. Sam Hacksaw, Bama Boy, Andrew Dubs, and Haku Wolfman going after it for the WCW Hardcore title in a 4-way table elimination match. So Haku probably wouldn't even have been in this, but made his way in by winning the title. Totes returns from injury. And that's another interesting thing we'll talk about here in just a second. But Totes returning from injury with Rowdy to defend the Universal World Tag Team titles and against Vipero and Recon Delta. These two haven't really hooked it up, but because Zack Hamilton going after that title belt, these two will be going after that one. JP not completely back from injury yet, still had a few days, but the WCW medical staff said, he is cleared to wrestle, so JP made the decision to wrestle. Will be going up against Rated R2K, the champion, and Eagle Star in a triple threat elimination match. Rebecca Dawn facing off, getting her shot in the Universal title picture, getting her shot at the Universal Divas title against Miss Nightmare. Newly crowned WCW television champion Melinda Gutierrez and Vanessa, Triage Incorporated, will be going after the WCW World Tag Team titles. Now, these title belts were not going to be on the line here tonight, but because the Universal Tag Team champions are in different matches, and if you guys remember, the Universal Champions are the Gate Crashers because Repentia is in the big match here tonight going after the WCW World title. Those title belts could not be defended. Speaking of that, Ozzy going up against Repentia, defending her WCW World Championship. Jay Savage, this is huge. Jay Savage getting his shot at the Universal World Championship, the top title in the land, against Bret Hart. Shyanne getting a chance to redeem herself against Witcher to try to win back that title, but not if Witcher has anything to say about it. And then the main event, Digital Dogs just coming off the victory for the $1 Million Championship will put that title on the line here tonight against Sentinel, who will be putting his title, his WCW World title on the line. Digital able to kind of leverage that and get into this shot here tonight at Starrcade. So let's go ahead and get this thing going. What's going on, Devin? Welcome to the stream, brother. Vipero Welcome to the stream, Jesse Jackhammer. What's going on, my man? Welcome to the stream, Raymond Jones. Got a funny feeling Raymond's going to be a part of this universe here before too long. Digital in the main event. What is happening, brother? Iffy. Let's get them bedazzled jawbones rattling out there in the bay. Welcome to the stream. What's going on, Sentinel? Welcome to the stream, brother.
The following contest is a fatal four-way tables match and is for the WCW Women's Extreme Championship. Introducing the challenger from Smithfield, North Carolina, Hyperspeed TJones.
TJones, now her finishing move isn't going to play into the match as much because this is a tables match, remember. So her move, the Golden Sledgehammer coming off the top, really probably won't play a major part. Now, still, these wrestlers like to use the finishing moves, don't get me wrong. But remember, the only way to win this match is for the other three ladies to go through a table. What is going on, Raider? My man, welcome to the stream, brother. Raider was a wrestler in this universe back in season 1. And who knows, maybe Raider makes a comeback. You never know what's going to go on, but Raider, good friend of the channel for a long time. And look at the state of her. She is never going to let a cameraman get away with anything and then laughs at him. Poor camera guy. However, that is also, she is really giving the camera guys a, whoa, look at that. Flip the switch. Getting real serious here. But she's also the reason why these camera guys get on TV themselves, you know what I mean? So it's a little 6 in one, half a dozen in the other.
And introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, the Destroyer, Antista
Ricky! Sid B making her way down to the ring. And look, you can see the glowing eyes right there, knowing she is coming. Sid B, that's Anita T, my bad. I was like, Sid T's not the Destroyer, but Anita T is, and she is here to try to bring home that. Look, she doesn't even need the chair, she just throws it out. Doesn't even need it. It's going to take a little bit of bourbon and a little bit of coffee this morning to get this thing going.
And introducing the champion from Berlin, Germany, the WCW Women's Extreme Champion,
Monica Monroe making her way down to the ring. She has defended this belt already 3 times. Already the greatest WCW Women's Hardcore title, even though it started out as the Knockout title. Quickly got changed due to match rules, but makes a lot more sense at least calling it the Hardcore title than anything can go. So, her putting that belt on the line here tonight. Only woman in hardcore history to defend the title 1 time. She's done it 3 times. So, these ladies are going to have their paths really kind of cut out for them. Like they've got a hard road to hoe. And then 4 super tough ladies in the ring anyway. Raider here getting to see TJ wrestle. That's good stuff. What is going on, Zack? Welcome to the stream. And it's amazing. We've got the main event guys in the chat right now. We got Sentinel in the chat. We got Digital Dogs in the chat. They will have the main event tonight. And look at the state of this arena. The Starrcade Arena on another level. And it should be largest pay-per-view event for WCW all year long. Now already going up underneath that table. We're going up underneath the apron, grabbing that baseball bat with the barbed wire. Sid B not having it, however. TJ may be having it. And getting after Sid right now. But look, oh, thought she was going to do it, but got goaded back into the ring by Anita T. And then Monica with a huge clothesline from behind. But remember, they can fight all they want. They cannot fight all they want. It doesn't even matter. Either way it goes, the only way out of this match is through a table. Monica's showing you why she's been able to defend that title belt. Sid B hitting both of them with some drop kicks. Monica not happy about that. And now it looks like Anita going out, getting that table, gonna bring that table back in to the inside. And remember, once the table gets set up, like anything could happen. Anita getting that table set up. Does Monica see it? She does see it. And oh, that could have been a bad news bears right there. And you gotta wonder, like, how many of them understand that there is a table set up in the ring, because look, anything could happen. Some oopsie daisies, some ipso factos, presto changos could go on, and next thing you know, you're through a table. Oh, TJ ducking underneath the spinning back fist of Anita T. And now Sid B bringing in a second chair, and TJ using that baseball bat to her advantage. And Monica trying to sneak in right there, knowing that the table is there. And this is what I mean. Oh, thought she was going to walk her over to that table. But could she take her off the top rope and somehow through the table? You never know. What is going on? Shockwave, welcome to the stream, brother. Guys, go check out Shockwave. Pretty sure Totes is over in there too. The SWW. And Monroe. Oh no! Anita T trying to end TJ's night right here, and she does. And then there were 3. So the Destroyer, Anita T, showing you why she has got that name. Remember, Sid B, Anita T, new to the universe, but so is Monica. All 3 of those wrestlers, very first year, very first season here in the WCW. Thanks. I was pretty pumped up about the arena. And guys, all the stuff, all the cause that you see here, minus Monica, but all the created wrestlers that I have done to include these arenas are uploaded on Community Creations. You can go on to Community Creations, use the hashtag Totes. That's hashtag TOTES. You can do that for the title belts, do it for the wrestlers, do it for the arenas. Now Monica walking her over. There is a table in the ring. Hard to tell through all the dunnage, but there is a table in the ring. but it is not set up yet. And look at that, just trying to show you that no good deed goes unpunished. Sid B controlling the ring, and then both wrestlers getting after her. But Sid able to recover, get back after the champion. Anita T rolls out of the ring. Trying to gather herself now, going over, picking up the table, trying to deliver the table, but Sid sees her coming. And Anita reverses the reversal back around, throws her down, and then takes a kendo stick right to the back. Take one of those. Call Dr. Monica in the morning. What is going on, McWayne? Welcome to the stream. Dobbs, what is happening, my man? Welcome to the stream. So these two girls have been going back and forth wrestling and must have seen a lot of each other in the Indie League, seeming to know what is going on with the other one, anticipating their moves before the moves are happening. And that's why we're seeing a lot of reversals. Anita now picking up the table. Wasn't sure if she knew what she wanted to do with it, but sees the champion get up, throws her into the table, and Monica fighting through it, but will it be enough? Well, now it's on the outside, so it must have been enough, and whoa, close calls of the fourth kind, almost going through the table there. Almost going through the table there. That's once, twice, 3 times a lady. And Anita T getting set up for maybe something worse from Sid. Monica trying to get in there. Now getting thrown up against the table, but look at this. Thought she might have been going for a little, throwing two people up against the table. Anita has got to recover before somebody realizes that she is sitting next to that table, or is she playing possum? That we don't know. And Monica getting caught off guard by Anita T and gets run through. And again, anytime things are going on next to that table, you can go through the table. We have seen the craziest stuff on the planet when tables are involved. I really appreciate that, SWW. Yeah, I learn a lot of stuff from you guys. Look at this. Monica says no way, grabs that table, didn't like it where it was at, gave it that 33-degree turn. Don't know why, but she goes, hey, maybe turning at 33 degrees is, whoa, Sid hitting Monica with that trash can. Took 2 feet to the face, but doesn't see this incoming. And right now, going back and forth, Monica using Sid as a human shield to keep Anita at bay, and then gets Anita and gives her the knees right to the face. What is going on? R2K, welcome to the stream, brother. Guys, go check out not only Shockwave's Wrestling's channel, go check out R2K, both. Really good content creators. R2K, you're going to be getting in on the ground floor, just starting his channel, doing the thing. Go over there and let him know Totes sent you. So Anita sitting on the ground kind of gets up right at the right time, catches Anita off guard, but I don't think she sees Sid coming. Tries to get her back over to that table. Monica having none of it, though. Having none of it. Now, look, she's trying to take her over to the table. And again, fighting through it. Oh! Oh! And somehow Anita Monica just misses the table yet again. Sid's like, man, we got to get some more music up in here. The world doesn't have enough music. Wanted to go after that guitar, but Anita there to stop that. And Monica, she's showing you why she is the hardcore champion. She is showing you why this title belt is around her waist. What is going on? JP, welcome to the stream. Throws the guitar and lands it. Monica's had more things thrown at her and now thrown in to that side post right there. Steel side post. Sometimes you're like, man, it would be great with the arenas that have the LED ring post rather than these steel side posts. But it is Starrcade. You got to have the steel side post. You know what I mean? There's no way around it. These ladies now, and just think, this is match one. We haven't even made it out of the first round. What is the rest of the night going to hold? Every match set up to be a banger. Now Anita on the ground. Sid throws Monica up. Monica trying to get back to her feet. Sid gonna try to break. Oh, that would have been bad right where they're doing that. And now Monica taking Sid over to the table, and Monroe with the SpaghettiOs. We might be seeing our very next elimination. And this right here could be the great equalizer. Putting Monica in the destroyer not once, but now trying to go after it again. Gets her up, hangs her out to dry one more time. 2 destroyers, but again, remember, only one way out of this match, and it is through a table. But no tables out as of yet. What is going on, brother? JP, really appreciate that. The next one through the table is going to win the match, but right now the Destroyer not even caring about the table, understanding why Monica is the champion and really trying to wear her down, trying to put herself in a better position to where she can get her through the table. If you watched, every time somebody has tried to walk Monica to the table, she has fought out of it. And look at the absolute brutal nature of this. But yeah, JP always gets in the stream, always buys his ticket. Absolutely appreciate it. Guys, all the money goes right back into the channel to bring you guys a better product. And I'm very excited. We got some stuff coming in to see what is the next level we can take it to after this. I believe if there was a referee in the match, he might have called the match by now. But then you look at the resiliency of Monica, absolutely on another level. The fact that she is still conscious is amazing. But you wondered why Anita T was called the Destroyer. 20-hit combo, no doubt. You're seeing it right here. No, Vipero, I used to think that was a glitch. It actually isn't. I used to think the same thing. I almost got in a couple times to interdict. To have an interdiction. That's not how you use that word, by the way. BT dubs on that. And here we go, another destroyer after that brutal assault. But we know what has to happen, and what has to happen is a table has got to come out. And now Monica getting things turned back around. Will she go after the table again? She is the champion. She fully understands what it takes to win this title belt. And now gets her locked in. I know, that is what I'm saying. Look, you can see out in the crowd right there up underneath green shirt. You can see carnage from a table on the outside. That is also just showing you how brutal this match has been so far. And that is the first time I have ever seen anything that would suggest there is a counter to the big stomp. And I am about to go grab a table for one of these ladies. I'm telling you, it's about to happen. It's going to happen right now. Like, maybe it is glitched, and that it makes me so sad. Just to show you that I don't exactly remember how this goes. And there we go. And there we go. Hold on. And here we go. Just to make it fair. There we go. Now they're back. Table in the ring. Sometimes you gotta do that, you know what I mean? Oh, look, both ladies land on the table. Anita laying out across the table. Monica able to get up to her feet first. And now, see, once the tables are in there, and it made me wonder at the beginning of the match because there was only one table to start. Normally there are two on both sides of the ring, but this time there was only one table, and it made me wonder. And look at that, the High Heel Express coming through. Whether that was a scheduled stop or not, that's exactly what happened. And here we go. After all the beatings, can she come back to win it? And she does. What an unbelievable comeback.
Here is your winner, and still WCW Women's Extreme Champion,
but we have seen this before. We saw Monica take an absolute beating from Iffy, but then able to come back and win that match as well. So her character is absolutely set up to do this. Monica absolutely able to take a beating and then keep on keeping on to come out and win or retain the hardcore title. Now, moving on, we are going to see a triple threat three-man elimination Falls Count Anywhere match with the new design. It's not wholesale changes. It's just a couple of different things, but a new design on the Cruiserweight Championship belt. Yeah, and that's match one. No way Monica didn't come out of that injured. You know what I mean? It's a lot of weight.
WCW Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing the challenger From the fifth dimension, weighing in at 205 pounds, fallen hero, Chillivok!
This is one of those matches that are crazy that if you peel back the curtain a little bit and you just talk about the ratings, which again I told you isn't the biggest thing, the champion is the lowest rated that is going to be in this ring. Zack Hamilton's the highest rated that'll be in the ring. Chili is right in the middle. And it's hilarious to see Chillivok's like victory. You don't see it in a title match, but like his normal victory, it's hilarious.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Syndicate from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 200 pounds, the great Zack Hamilton!
See, Zack Hamilton's smart. He's seeing all the pyro going on behind him. He's like, let me get off of this stage before I catch fire. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on back there, but he finds a way to get through it before it truly kicks off. And we talked about this a little bit on Nitro, but Zack Hamilton, when he came in with his pants on fire, beating everybody. The Syndicate picks him up and then kind of falls off a little bit. But here as of late, him and Vipero, they've been winning some tag matches. That has helped Zack get things turned back around. Zack now.
And introducing the champion, representing the Hit Squad from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 203 pounds, the WCW Cruiserweight Champion and one half of the WCW Super Extreme Tag Team Champions, Kid T. Watson.
But still, at the end of the day, and even with two belts, figure that one out. But Kempty has been on, he was on this hot streak too, right before Vipero, but then fell off quick. And has been trying to recover. Now, though, has 2 belts, using the tag team division to get back in the winning column, then using that momentum to win the Cruiserweight title. Now puts that title on the line here tonight at Starrcade. I'm going to assume I missed the part where Eagle's mother-in-law is coming home. I don't see it. But if that's what's going on, congratulations, Eagle. Oh, there it is. I went up too far. Very cool. Look at the state of this. I'm just telling you, this arena is on another level. I love our pay-per-view arenas. But it doesn't matter what the arena looks like right now. Cruiserweight title belt on the line. And normally one of the guys will kind of wait, and it looked like Zack paused to make him believe he's going to wait. So these guys thought they had a little carte blanche on the first move. Zack Hamilton flying in from the side, taking down Kempty Watson, the champion. And then Kempty getting Chili out of the ring. So him and Zack could have maybe a little bachelor time. You know what I mean? A little I like you, do you like me? Hey, could I cut in? That's hilarious if you guys have ever watched The Bachelor. But now Chili getting back in the ring, trying to control the stuff that is going on, and look at that move, but Dr. Zack says take 2 boots to the scunion, call me in the morning. Zack now walking him up over, gets him up on top, and again, flying arm drag, throwing him right into where Kempty is at, and then Zack hanging back, waiting again. He's like, hey, I'll just keep doing this. Chili, stand over here. Incoming. Throws Kempty over to Chili. Chili hits him with the flippity doodah, and then Zack hits Chili with the zippity yay. My oh my, what a wonderful day. And Zack, you can just see Zack wrestling with a lot more confidence than he has been in the last couple months. Kempty, though, you can see him getting frustrated. And now both wrestlers trying to use Chili. But use Chili as a barrier. It works out for Zack. And again, Zack just keeps pulling this move off where he throws the other competitor over to the other guy. Look, he's going to do it in a different way. But this time, Kempty not falling for it. And did you see the state of that? You want to talk about some of the greatest AI sliders ever. You just saw him. It looks like a simple thing, but that was amazing. Kempty doesn't go for the Zack move. Zack gets knocked down. Kempty then slides out to get something. Zack recovers quickly, sees him doing it, slides out. Kempty ducks Zack's move unbelievably, and Chili slides into third base and hits Zack right in the head, knocking him over. Unbelievable, but you get this kind of thing in the cruiserweight title belts. You get this kind of match. Kempty was going right there for his finisher. However, Chili able to kick out of it, get away from it, and not have it put on him. And you don't want it put on him on the outside. Like, again, great equalizer, just like that pole is. Referee showing you that the falls are going to count anywhere. It does not matter where the falls happen. Referee in position and ready to go when the falls start happening. Guys, while we got a minute, remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live. Share the video, start letting people know what is going on here. Let's get people in to the stream. Let them see what we're doing here. I believe what we do here is on another level. So, let's get them in. Let's get them in the E-Federations. Let's start supporting our other E-Federation owners. And then let them settle into a community they like. But this is one of the greatest forms of entertainment, in my opinion. And I'm guessing in some of your opinions as well. If you want to go beyond the subscription, now the subscriptions are absolutely free. You can subscribe, you can like, all the buttons free. If you do want to become a member and have a monthly subscription, you can do that as well. We have 4 different levels of that. That is right where the join button is now if you're already a subscriber. What is going on, Logan? Member for 1 month. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, brother. Zack now hooking the leg. And Kempty flying in. I think the champion is starting to realize one thing. Zack Hamilton's on another level right now. And look at that. One fist, then ducks the next one, hits him right in the gut with 2, and then double fisticuffs going back to the head of Zack Hamilton. Zack now taking Kempty up to the top rope, but what is he doing? Hitting him right there. Kempty trying to fight through this. Zack not letting him fight. Chili going, hey, are they going to get this off or not? What? And which way are they going? Into the ring. What a crazy move. Is Chili going to go for the pin? No. Chili does the other thing and goes after the guy making the move. Zack. Kempty now getting Chili into the ring. Zack wanting to get involved. Zack sneaking up, trying to catch Kempty riding dirty. Throws him into the ropes. Now goes Hurricane Rana. And Zack again comes out on top. You got to start believing Zack starting to become the favorite in this match. If Vegas was putting some odds on it, you got to believe Zack Hamilton would be the favorite, even though the champion is still in this match. Only a 1 count. The other 2 guys have had 2 counts put on them. Zack Hamilton so far only a 1 count put on him. Now that could change quickly, we know that. And Kempty split open by that chair shot of Chili. Chili delivering the kicks to cuffs. That's different than fisticuffs. And Kempty now only up to a 1 count, even though he just got split open. That has got to be scary for everybody involved. He's number 1 in your hearts and number 1 in your mind. What was that? I guarantee you've never seen that before anywhere. Right in the middle of Chili trying to take to the air, trying to go outside the ring. Zack just sat back and then threw a stop sign and said, "Stop in the name of Zack before I break your face." Holy Moses, I gotta catch my own breath right now. Zack delivering the feet, now delivering the huge knife-edge chop. What is going on, Prime? Welcome to the stream, brother. If you guys don't know, Prime is Sammy Shaw in the universe. And another Pele kick. He is now on the ground. Kempty picks him up, and usually that slam starts to set something up, but Zack already back to his feet. Chili waiting back, though, and now whips Zack into the ropes, picks him up, and Monroe in the Skedios throws him down on top of the chair, throws him down on top of the stop sign, but still only able to get a 1 count. That's once. That's twice, and Kempty's waiting for it. 3 times a back power slam. Kempty, though, look at this. Starting to feel it. Starting to get up with the crowd. Now trying to control the ring. Does a little duck. A dip, dodge, dive, dodge, dip, and dodge and duck. Dodge. The 19 D's of dodgeball. Little dippity-doo-dah. Not even a flippity-doo-dah. He did a little dippity-doo-dah. Now hooks the leg. 1, 2. Whoa. Wow. I cannot believe these guys are finding ways to kick out in 1. And apparently neither can Zack. Zack Hamilton now taking a baseball bat to him and saying, "Okay, you guys think 1 counts are cool. Let me show you what I got. I got a baseball bat for you." Chili, though, fighting through. Kempty waiting back. Wasn't sure he was going to go after, but this is Kempty's finisher. Is that going to be it? 1, 2, 3. And now down to the champ and Zack Hamilton. Now rolling up the leg. And Kempty able to kick out in 2, but we said I can't believe that these guys are kicking out in 1, and now here comes the 2 and the 3 counts coming in right on time. Zack. You can almost tell right now Zack's starting to feel it. Zack's starting to believe that he's about to win this championship. Kempty now trying to use that against him, however. Kempty now with the stop sign. Zack using it earlier. Kempty throwing it at him. Zack, though, gets up through the stop sign and gets X-plexed right on the stop sign. Face right to the stop sign. And now Zack Hamilton said he wrote a song to commemorate this win. Wrote a little ditty about it. Want to hear it? Here it go. It's called 1, 2, 3. But the sequel is only called 1, 2. Kempty able to kick out in 2. Now throws him, and you can see the blood now coming down outside the mask of Kempty. A huge punch. We have seen him win on that move, but not today. Not yet. It's like in the original Gladiator. Said, one day you'll meet your wife and son, but not yet. One day you're going to see this title, but Kempty says, not yet. Picks him up and slams him back to the ground. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And somehow Zack kicks out in 2, but you can finally see the move starting to take effect on Zack. Zack wisely rolling out of the ring, needs to get this turned back around. And that big, huge double chop going, grabbing the chair now. Tells Kempty to take a seat. There's a great match going on here. A Hurricane Rana, and will that set it up? Zack now going up to the top. Is he going to be able to hit it? Rolls up the leg. We could have a new champion, and we do. Zack Hamilton, the brand new WCW Cruiserweight Champion.
Here is your winner, and new WCW Cruiserweight Champion, the great Zack Hamilton.
It's crazy. You look at some of the stuff here tonight, the Syndicate really set up in a position. This was step 1. Zack Hamilton bringing home a title belt, but they have 2, 3 more title belts that they could win tonight, including the leader, Jay Savage, going up against Bret Hart here tonight for the Universal World Championship. So, Universal Tag Team titles on the line, Universal World title on the line that they could win, and they also have a shot at the United States title. So lots of stuff going on, lots of things happening, but now, speaking of a United States Championship, the Women's WCW United States Championship on the line here in this match.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Women's United States Championship.
So United States title belt on the line here right now. We have seen a lot of things. We have seen Jane win a lot of different titles, and remember, Jane, the very first Universal Grand Slam champion. So, interesting night. In the very first 2 matches, we have seen 1 title belt lost and a brand new champion, and then we've also seen the champion retain her title belt in a crazy hard-fought win. And that is the first time that the women's hardcore title belt was ever fought for in a tables match. So, there is that. But we have seen some of the ladies really stepping up as well. You look at Monica, brand new this year. You look at Melinda, brand new this year. You look at Anita. You look at Sid. Lots of brand new talent being put into the WCW, and these women came to wrestle. But now, looking at the United States title belt, TJones was and is our greatest WCW United States champion. Owned that title belt from the day it was inceptionalized. You guys might want to get Webster on the phone and let him know we got a new word. Inceptualized, and defended it throughout all of season 5. Defended it 6 times. Now, since then, Jane has only been able to defend it 1 time. Witcher defended it twice. Bobbi Hart now is on number 2. So can Bobbi Hart defend the title here tonight and take that next step, becoming possibly the second greatest? Or will Jane take that next step and become only the third 2-time United States champion?
Introducing the challenger from Leeds, England, the Legend Killer, Jane. And her opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the WCW Women's United States Champion, Bobbi Hart.
Bobbi Hart now handed over the title belt, letting Jane see this is the first match of the night that we're going to have that's just a one-on-one. It's only a one-on-one, you know what I mean? First match of the night, but the fact it is against the Legend Killer, Bobbi Hart, trying to become a legend herself, and then facing off against the Legend Killer. We have seen Jane do some things and beat some people that at the time were absolutely red hot. You're like, there's no way she's going to win. And then the Legend Killer comes in and squashes the Legend. And look at this, going right away off the top. Lands awkward, though. Lands awkward, but recovers. Gets the 1 count against Bobbi Hart. And it's funny, we've seen Bobbi Hart go along, and we say this a lot, but really thought she would have won the world title by now. And she will get going and then get up to about this level and then all of a sudden lose the momentum. We've seen other wrestlers all of a sudden take off like a rocket ship right through the world title. Typically, Bobbi Hart gets going to here, and then it kind of slows down a little bit, you know what I mean? So is she going to be able to change that on this run that she's on now? And it's been a great run for her so far, best run that she's had yet. So really trying to put herself in line for that world title shot. Now, not if Jane has anything to say about it, you know what I mean? Digital, really appreciate you doing that, brother. Plus, Digital also a part of the Bark Squad. Everybody that is in green in the chat, shout out to you guys, members of the Bark Squad. And I'm going to tell you what, there's going to be things, and it's coming up. We should get our first one in December, where it is a members-only stream. And it's got me and a guest announcer. We're going to be trying to do some dual announcing. A lot harder than it sounds, but start doing that. Now, the members-only stream will not play into storylines necessarily, or any more than they would have. It was our NWO Tuesday night show or our WCW Saturday night show. Our minor shows, our non-televised shows, we'll televise them for members here and there. look at that. What is crazy about what just happened, she took the last dance of Mary Jane, hit her with it, and then tried to beat her with her own unique pin. There is not another person in the game that does the pin the way Jane does it. She tried to do it, Jane able to kick out, and then exactly, you gotta wonder how Jane feels about that happening. I think you're starting to see it. Jane now, instead of just straight wrestling, looking like she's trying to embarrass Bobbi Hart just a little bit. You know what I mean? But yeah, Digital, really appreciate you buying the ticket. Like, that is amazing, brother. I appreciate that. And guys, remember, every single dollar spent goes back into the show. Now, Bobbi Hart jumping out of the ring, going after Jane, but look at this. Jane showing you why she has been a Grand Slam champion at the Universal level. Only 2 wrestlers in the game to do it as of now, but we're starting to get some other wrestlers getting close on the WCW side, and there are more belts, so it's a lot harder to do. Jane now going stomping Bobbi into the ground. Now here's the problem. The title belt will not change hands on a count out. Jane has got to know that. And Bobbi Hart, realizing she might not be able to beat Jane, takes the count out. You want to talk about winning the battle but not winning the war. The title belt will stay with Bobbi Hart. And it's funny. That's not the first time Bobbi Hart has done this on this run. Last time she did it was against Heather. Heather almost getting the match here tonight, but Jane getting the match instead. So absolutely crazy. But the Hart Foundation understands one thing. The Horsemen understand one thing. Doesn't matter how you win. It just matters that you win. It just matters that you keep those title belts. Because again, in our universe, title belts matter. Title belts are boosts to your character. And not just short-term boosts. There are some long-term effects as well. So, very important. Now, this is what I'm talking about, and I don't think we'll see the same issue.
Is a fatal four-way table smash and is for the WCW Hardcore Championship. Introducing the challenger from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 228 pounds, Sam Hacksaw.
But this is what I'm talking about. You already see the 2 tables at ringside, and I think that will help out quite a bit in how the match goes. During the women's match, you only saw 1 table, so quite weird. But now Sam Hacksaw making his way down the ring. You know him as King Sam in the chat. Yeah, Devin knows what we're talking about right there. Paul Heyman. Wise man. Now, Sam Hacksaw has been kind of on a bit of a tear as of late and getting his shot at a major WCW title in the Hardcore Championship.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Four Horsemen from Montgomery, Alabama, weighing in at 240 pounds,
Bama boy too, you start noticing brand new attitude, and look at this. He has got some brand new face paint as well. At least he does here for Starrcade. But making his way down to the ring. Horsemen also, we talked about the Syndicate. The Horsemen do have an opportunity, not quite as big as the Syndicate, but they got a shot tonight at the Hardcore title. They got a shot tonight at retaining the Universal Tag Team Championships. And they got a shot here tonight also at the WCW United States Championship. And now unveiling his face paint for the first time. That's a little freaky. And you want to talk about, this is going to be one of the most interesting table matches I think we've ever seen.
Introducing the challenger, representing the powers of pain from Japan, weighing in at 237 pounds, Madman Andrew Dunn.
You're looking at quite a few light heavyweights that can move very well in the ring. You're looking at a big man getting ready to come down, the big man of the Wolfpack. Wolfpack just unveiling themselves in the Last Thunder. And now getting ready to come out and put these titles on the line. Guys, while we're waiting for the champion to come down, the other thing I noticed, and we start talking about this as well, a lot of the people viewing aren't subscribers. And I gotta believe that maybe they don't know that you can sign up for a free account on YouTube. Now, you can sign up for the free account. You can subscribe to Totes, turn on your bell notifications. You don't have to subscribe to anybody else.
Representing the Wolfpack from Pangea, weighing in at 357 pounds, the WCW Hardcore Champion, the Crusher Haku Wolfman.
You don't have to subscribe to anybody else if you don't want to. You can. You do what you want to do. But what I'm saying is absolutely free to sign up for a YouTube account. Absolutely free to subscribe. Absolutely free to hit the like button, share button. So go ahead, do it. It greatly helps out the channel. You guys don't even know. Really appreciate all that. But look at the state of this guy. Haku Wolfman now coming down to the ring. And you can tell, obviously, the biggest man in this match. Is that going to play into it somehow? Are these guys going to have a problem picking them up? You got three light heavyweights. And while some of them wrestle bigger than they are, they're going to get a chance here tonight to prove that they can. Three masked men and then one guy with tattoos on his face. Things are fixing to get real. But two tables already in there. We talked about, can they pick them up? Bama boy goes ahead, gets a suplex in, starting to get some kicks in, going now after the two of them. And it's kind of a wise thing, but look at this. Dubs able to get him picked up as well. What is going on, Herbie? Welcome to the stream, brother. And you guys might not even realize this, but all the chats, all the things that you guys say in the chat, that helps. Everything helps. We have an amazing community, and our community outperforms larger communities. That's the thing that I find so amazing about it. I will put our 1,200 subscribers up against anybody's 10,000 subscribers. I'm just telling you now. And we'll beat them. You know why? Because we're better. Oh! You didn't know Totes was competitive? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But now, speaking of competitive, look at how that table is set up. Is the Witcher watching this from the front row? Is the Witcher in the front row doing magic things to the table? That's what you got to wonder. And look at... Oh, you got to wonder if that would have even worked. Bama taken him over. Had he power bombed him on the side of the table, would that table have broke? We don't know. We don't know, but now we've got 3 tables out, and that is perfect because it's going to take 3 people going through a table to win. Dubs now trying to set up that table, or just let's use it as a weapon. You get a table. You get a table. You get a table. Everybody gets a table. Dubs trying to go after it again. Haku said no. No, guy. I felt it the last time. I didn't like it. Then he tries to do it, but he doesn't have as good as arm as Dubs. You know what I mean? And Dubs protecting these tables from people like it's his business. Like he gets hired and puts you on the schedule to not let you have a table. Oh, Dubs again doing the little sneaky move. Haku goes to set the table up. Dubs takes his arm and swipes the leg. Sweeps the leg, Danielson. Knocks the table back down on the ground. And it's like if you're in the ring right now, Dubs is like, I will control everything in here. Only I get to whoop the buttocks. And Bama not trying to hit him with the table, but trying to get rid of it. And now Dubs setting up the table, going after the champ. Can he get the champ? Oh, gets pushed out, but very close. Sam Hacksaw now in the ring. What is going on? Mr. Gruffy, welcome to the stream, brother. And Dubs throws him outside. Bama throws Sam into the table. Dubs not letting it happen, though. Or maybe Dubs is just like, no, I'll do it. And look at the state of this. Dubs trying to put Sam through the table, and he does. I'm telling you right now, Dubs almost stepping up. You can see a completely different attitude. Oh, what if he puts him through this table, though? No, we won't know. And it's funny, you look at Sam Hacksaw, and I just don't think tables. It looks like tables would be his thing, but I just don't know that they are. At least not in these 4-man matches. Now you put him in a one-on-one match, and he crushes people. You put him in these multi-man matches, it doesn't work out so well, and we have wrestlers that are like that. Totes has matches that, like, if you put him in them, he is not going to win. It's amazing how that stuff works out. And Haku now using the baseball bat. Dubs is like, hey, we got to knock off this bat business. But Haku now starting to use his size. And that's the thing. So far in this match, I'm shocked that he hasn't been using his size. Hasn't been using his weight. Like, hey, becoming the bully. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do sometimes. What was that? It looked like Bama was going to try to go up. Conduct some business maybe off that top rope. Haku catching him, though. And Bama getting that thing turned back around now in the ring with the table. Instead, goes after the baseball bat with the barbed wire. And now delivering the punishment with that baseball bat. What is Dubs looking to do? Dubs looking to get that table set up. Bama rolls back into the ring. Dubs is waiting on him. Bama says he doesn't care what he's waiting for. Hits him there with that back spinning leg kick. Now tries to whip him into the corner. Dubs whips him instead. Bama now getting up. Gonna try to walk him over somewhere. Haku says, oh! And they stool put him through the table. We said Dubs was the guy on the other level. And not only does Haku, but Haku and Bama team up to table Dubs. I love these matches. You got things everywhere. You got weapons over here. You got weapons over there. You don't know what is going on in this match at all. All you know is that things are going on. Guys, why we got a second and maybe we don't? What if he takes him up top? That would be amazing. But why we got... Oh! And Haku comes away to retain the WCW Hardcore title belt. I'm telling you right now, you already got the Alpha Wolf Jakai. You already got that. You got Angel, the former WCW World Champion, and now you got this guy. You got the monster Haku Wolfman in the Wolf Pack. Not the NWO Wolf Pack, the brand new Wolf Pack. That's what you got. That's who you guys are going up against. These guys are becoming a very, very formidable group. But before we can get even too deep into that, we've got one of the bigger matches against a faction. We got the Syndicate right now versus the Four Horsemen. You got the Universal Tag Team titles on the line right now against these two. You got a brand new Syndicate tag team in Recon and Vipero. Can they bring home these Universal title belts? Can they take the title belts from the Four Horsemen? Guys, remember, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Let people know what you're doing. Look, if people in your life told you you were a bad sharer, prove them wrong right now. Say, you know what? I'm going to listen to Totes right now. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to share it out to the person in my life who told me I wasn't ever going to be a good sharer. I'm going to share it, and then I'm going to say, you're welcome. You guys don't even know what you're getting into. I'm going to share the video with you. I'm going to share the Totes video, get into the community, and have a good time. You know what I mean? Now, if you believe in Bigfoot, but not his brother, because that would be weird. You know what I mean? We don't want a bunch of weird stuff going on here. But if you're the kind that does believe in Bigfoot, but you don't believe in his brother, hit that subscribe button. If you believe in his brother, you might want to pass that up, but hit the like button. You know what I mean? Do the liking anyway. But now look at the state of these guys, the Universal World Champions. And these guys never walk down with the title belts. Never. They make the referee carry the title belts down. They say they don't even have time. They're here to crack heads. They don't even care about those title belts. They only hold on to them. That way people come try to fight them. And the one thing we know here tonight, and you know if Totes is wrestling with Rowdy, and Rowdy just came from the nearest nightclub, this is the worst town Rowdy has ever been to. That's what I'm talking about. Prime time.
Is an elimination match and is for the Universal World Heavyweights Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 457 pounds. The Ring of Men's All-Star Champions, the Syndicate. And their opponents at a combined weight of 564 pounds. The Universal World Heavyweights Tag Team Champions, the Four Horsemen.
Finally, the Four Horsemen have come back to Starrcade. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So here we go. This is not your mom's typical tag team match. This is not your dad's typical tag team match. No. No. This is a tag team elimination match. One team has got to put out both the other guys to win these belts. I'm not kidding you. When we start doing t-shirts, like that stuff is on its way. Like we are going to have it. We're working on the website already. We're getting the right people involved to do the thing. When we do it, that's going to be one of them. There's going to be a lot of sayings. I want you guys to be able to design your t-shirt. I'm going to put the designs up, and you're going to be able to pick some things. It'll be cool. I'm excited about it. Got to get through the holidays right now, though. Right now, of course, we got Thanksgiving going on tomorrow. Hope everybody is traveling to that or will be there or will do the whatever they got to do. Hope they have a great day tomorrow. Hope they have a great weekend. We'll be spending the entire weekend with my wife up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So if you're going to be up in Gatlinburg, you want to get some of Totes, get in the Discord, message me, and I'll let you know where we're going to be around. Speaking of that, I mean, I'm like, jump in the Discord, do the thing, right? Come on, Totes, get it together. That's what I'm saying. You got to get it together. How can you get in the Discord if you're not in the Discord? Now you can get in there. Get in there. If you hit the button and it doesn't work, just say something in the chat. We'll get you guys taken care of. We'll get you in the Discord. I'll get you to where you need to be. King Sam, what is going on? Welcome to the stream, brother. Now, you can see in this match already Vipero and Recon Delta actually working together a lot better than we thought. And if you remember, in the last title defense the Horsemen had, Rowdy had to carry the Horsemen because Totes was injured, but Rowdy did that. So tonight, Totes coming off the injury. Is that going to affect anything? We haven't seen Totes in a couple weeks, only one time in the last couple weeks. So is he going to have any ring rust on him, or is he going to be able to perform? The other thing, the other really interesting part of this was Totes and Recon Delta. Their paths have crossed many a moon. Sometimes on the same side, sometimes not. Totes actually helping Recon get things back on track. And then Recon going his own way. But Recon and Totes faced off one-on-one in the King of the Ring. Recon is your King of the Ring. So Recon Delta beating Totes in that match and beating Totes at the height of what he did. No, you know, here's the funny thing. Hey, Devin, I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you for buying the ticket. Welcome to the stream. Or welcome to the stream. You've been in the stream. You know what I mean. I really appreciate it, though. Again, guys, all the money going back into the channel. My favorite Thanksgiving dish is mashed potatoes with the brown gravy, eating it with a roll. Like having a roll, a buttered roll, and eating it, not with the spoon, but eating it with the buttered roll. Love it. Oh, and that is what you get from the champion. Totes breaking that up. But you know, it's not even weird, King Sam, because the funnier thing of all of it, there are wrestlers, for whatever reason, however the algorithm sets up, there are wrestlers that do very well in multi-man matches and no good in singles matches. There are other wrestlers that do a phenomenal in singles matches, but not multi-man matches. There are wrestlers that do phenomenal in tag team matches, but not in singles matches. It's just crazy. It's like real life almost, to be fair. The game with all the different versions of the algorithms that are coming and converging together to put together these shows. These guys really individualistic, so it's amazing, and it's finding that part of it. What is going on, Rowdy? Welcome to the stream, brother. But yeah, Recon beating Totes in the King of the Ring. And Totes typically not that great in tag team matches. Typically not the best in tag team matches for whatever reason. But really good at one-on-one matches. Bad at gimmick matches. Oh, Totes locking it in. Is he going to tap out? Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but Vipero making sure to get that broken up. And Recon whipping Totes over into the corner, looking like he was going to go in for something, then changing his mind. And not just 3 clotheslines, but a 4th one to finish it off. And Totes able to kick out in 1. Looked like Rowdy was a little nervous. Rowdy was like, I don't think Totes is going to make it. And that is kind of an amazing move. Haven't seen that out of Totes, so don't know where that is coming from. But Vipero going up with the old flippity-doo-dahs. And now getting a stop sign. Totes throwing Recon out of the ring, waiting on Vipero. Probably going to thank him for bringing that stop sign in. That way he didn't have to go get it. But now Vipero and Totes, both the legal men in the ring. Recon Delta still down. And later that might play in a little bit more to the match if you've got one, if your tag team partner is down on the outside. But right now I think it is a little too early in the match. But remember, it's not one fall. You got to eliminate both men. And a huge clothesline there. Recon maybe was looking to set something up. Recon now getting Totes out of the ring. Vipero running around. Thought Vipero was going to get him. And then looky. Who's got a cookie? Rowdy does. Rowdy using that stop sign and now hooking the leg. And Vipero getting in to break it up. But again, does Recon really need it broken up? I don't know, but that is a huge power slam there. And now, looking like maybe, thought maybe a little Rowdy retribution was coming in, but not. Now hooking the leg again. And Recon Delta has been eliminated. Vipero, don't know what he was doing. I think he was like letting Rowdy know that he was coming in. Rowdy knew, however, and hit him with a huge clothesline. King Sam, thank you for buying the ticket. Really appreciate it, brother. Vipero now getting it turned back around, drives both those knees right into the gut of Rowdy, and then hits Rowdy with the snake bite. Has he evened up the score? 1. Not on Totes' watch, he hasn't. Not on Totes' watch. But that doesn't mean Vipero doesn't have another couple tricks up his pants leg, because he doesn't have any sleeves on. Again, goes, hooks the leg, 1. And now only a 1 count. Not just 2 giants, but you're talking 2 members of the 4 horsemen. That's a tough order. but kicks out yet again. Another interesting match tonight is going to be JP. Knowing JP's injured, cleared to wrestle, but still nursing that head injury. Will that play a role in tonight's match at all? Now Totes whipping him into the corner. Vipero fighting through that though. Flips him around right on back of the head. Sets him up. Walks him now over into the ropes. Wait, what? And look at that, but Totes no-sells that knee right there. And gives him crack on, crack off the rib cracker. Oh, that is a huge blow. And this could be it. Hits him. 1, 2, 3. And the Horsemen will retain the Universal World Tag Team Championships. Four Horsemen holding on to those tag team, Universal Tag Team title belts here tonight. And the exact match we were just talking about coming into play right now, rated R2K. Really on a tear. Eagle Star actually on an upward swing right now, and so is JP. So this is one of those matches that you are not going to want to take your eyes off of at all.
The following contest is a triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the WCW United States Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Syndicate from Salt Lake City, Utah, weighing in at 193 pounds, JP.
It's funny you say that. That's another thing we're going to talk about on the podcast. The dark shows that we're having is actually rebuilding some wrestlers and getting them back faster, which is good. So you're in the program. I'm trying to get it back. We talked about it a little bit yesterday on Dub Stream, but we're trying to get back to that right there. But JP looking as dapper as ever, making his way down to the ring. Once joining the Syndicate, went with the clean-cut look, more of a Syndicate-style member. And trying to get his hands, take that next step, and win the WCW United States title belt. Yeah, no, you absolutely have.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Four Horsemen from from Birmingham, Alabama, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Eagle Starman.
The Eagle Starman. Eagle Star making his way down to the ring now as well. Also a member of the Four Horsemen. So we think that makes it different. The champion does not fall on either side. Matter of fact, the champion kind of walks his own path right now with Jakai firmly pressing forward on the Wolfpack, firmly pressing those guys forward and involved in that. R2K not a part of the Wolfpack, doing his own thing now. He walks alone.
From Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 224 pounds, the WCW United States Champion and the WCW Underground Internet Champion, the Violator, R2K.
But R2K putting the United States title belt on the line right now. The Outlaw title, the hardest title belt, in my opinion, to win. It is part of our WCW Special Series title belts, typically not faced off in a pay-per-view type event and not faced off here. Look at the state of this arena, like lights going everywhere, things going everywhere. Absolutely crazy. Love it. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. Right now it says we're back and better than ever. Fingers crossed on that. And now getting off to a quick start, and R2K has absolutely been dominating in these United States title defenses. And that is a really good idea, too, and kind of have a plan for that as well. We've already got some people that are no longer have characters in our universe mode. And some of those people, I think, like you look at some of them like Father Time, played some big roles in some stuff. But we have guys like that, and I think you might be right. We might need a Hall of Fame like that. Next level thinking right there, Digital. That is some next level thinking. But yeah, if you guys go ahead, refresh your stream right now, just refresh it. It should be back. Everything should be good. If you're still having problems. And look at this, Eagle Star really. Oh, look at these two. Eagle playing it up to the crowd. JP says, oh, you want to play it up? You want to talk that trash? You want a piece of me? And Eagle says, yes, please. And Eagle Star manages to get out of the way. The problem is he ran into the brick wall known as R2K. But remember, every little thing, every little move starts helping. Owies. Otto's, the Rouchy Rose. Little ouchies going on right there. And these three guys are just taking it to another level. Now, you got to believe it is very smart right now by R2K and by Eagle Star to keep JP out of the ring. You put JP, you let JP get rolling in the ring, you're in a lot of trouble. And here we go. Spike right to the side of the head of Eagle Star. R2K sliding in to second base, hitting JP right in the old peaches there. If they weren't right before, they are now. JP getting back to his feet. Referee getting in the way, trying to help out the Horseman, it appears. Maybe that was a mistake, maybe it wasn't. But Eagle Star now coming out on top. JP waiting back. And uses Eagle Star to slow down R2K, but still ultimately backfires, and now R2K in charge of what is going on in the ring. Remember, R2K, the current United States Championship. And here we go, part two. Is he going to be able to get it in this time? Oh, he took the chair shot, and look at JP in the ring. JP is like, this is amazing. JP now knocks down R2K. This is awesome. If you watched R2K running by, JP hit R2K with the chair in the back, knocks him out of the ring into Eagle Star, and both of them taking that damage. R2K, though, back in control. Eagle trying to get to his feet. JP trying to get to his feet. JP doing it. Throws R2K out of the way. And Eagle having a hard time making up his mind what he wanted to do right there. And here we go. Spike it up. I'll take it. Eagle Star, though, getting the chair. R2K breaking that up. JP getting back to his feet, and now he's like, let's get back in the ring. That's where we need to be. I wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it go. And right across the scunion of Eagle Star. And JP taking advantage of that right there, now trying to get him in the corner. Eagle Star taking advantage of that. And you got to believe JP believed that he would be down for a little bit longer than he was. That is a finishing move of JP that splits open Eagle Star. And JP rolling out of the ring. R2K going after the baseball bat. And then trying to pass out bat shots. But all he did was deliver the bat to Eagle Star, but it doesn't matter what he delivered. Now realize this, the falls count anywhere. No countouts. You gotta beat your opponent to win. You can't do what Bobby Hart did earlier tonight. Eagle Star tries to deliver 2 feet instead, misses, and then JP delivers the 2 feet. And now taking the karate chop right to the throat. But look, JP getting back in control. JP doing the thing. R2K taking it again. But look at how fast he gets back up. Tries to fly and hit him. Misses it. R2K delivers the elbow. And every time JP looks like he's about to get back on top of some things, he doesn't. But can Eagle Star collect the bounty right now? Has R2K up and back down, but cannot put a pin on him. JP elects to save R2K for now, take on Eagle Star, and hit him with his finisher. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And now JP telling R2K what the price of tea in China is. And this could prove to be one of the most genius moves tonight. Eagle hits R2K with the finisher. JP doesn't allow Eagle to go for the pin. Instead, realizes that that is a devastating finishing move, then puts his finisher on Eagle, eliminates Eagle, and now you gotta believe he has got an advantage right now, but will that advantage stay? Can the advantage stay, or will R2K turn it around? There is a reason R2K is the champ. Look at that! Oh, you know, I don't care who it is. When you got crazy looking pinning combinations, I want to see you win it. Now, that is typically what what JP does to set up his finisher. R2K trying to fight through the kendo stick. Kendo stick almost broken, and still maintaining its integrity. Now finally breaking. He gets back up, comes back, but R2K catches him. R2K catches him like a milkman trying to sneak in the back door, trying to get mama's milk. Not having it, now takes him down. Big slam. JP getting back to his feet. R2K getting the kendo stick. JP trying to hit him like he did earlier on in this match. Slides into second. R2K not having it. Avoids the kick. And JP getting a 2 count against him. Now, can JP come on? And remember, JP is injured. His injury has still not been healed. He still has it. Can he find a way, or is R2K going to end it right now? He might, and that might be it. Goes, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And R2K will retain the WCW United States title.
Here is your winner, and still WCW United States Champion, the Violator, R2K.
R2K finding a way to come out on top. JP really rolling in that match. But R2K retaining the WCW United States title. You think about that. JP already having a head injury and then taking the shots that he took in that match and that finishing move. Is that going to further his injuries? Don't know.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Universal Women's International Championship.
So the Universal Divas title on the line, that is like the equivalent, but on the Universal level, of a United States type title. Only 3 titles in the Universal ranks on the women's side, only 3 on the men's side. Rebecca Dawn here tonight getting her shot at Miss Nightmare and the Universal Divas Champion. Yeah, we have had some absolute banger matches tonight. Like, it looked for a while like Eagle was coming out. Then it looked like JP for a long time, like JP was going to come out on top. And then R2K right at the end turns it on, does what he needs to do. Shows you why he is the United States champion and why he will be retaining that belt. What is going on, Temple? Welcome to the stream, brother. It's funny, too, because we talked about some of the matches that didn't make it in here tonight because of some storylines that are really could be concluding tonight. And there were so many of them. There was just a lot of things that couldn't get. And there's a big storyline, but because we missed the last pay-per-view, it kind of derailed the whole thing. So rebuilding it back up, redoing the things, is something that we're going to have to do. But because so many other storylines all of a sudden stepped up, and it did create a vacuum in the last pay-per-view where other things had to take place. Well, when those started taking place, the way they played out, we don't know how fast or how slow they're going to play out, but ends up kind of engulfing that. So we've got a brand new character that we've seen a couple times wrestle, but is involved in a storyline, and that's Ken Sean, but unable to do that tonight because of everything that has been going on.
And her opponent from Death Valley, the Universal Women's International Champion, Miss Nightmare.
But, and that goes along not just with Ken Sean, but now there's other people involved in that storyline. There's the Sawyers, there's the Brooklyn Jokers, the Paytons. Like, there's other people that were involved in the storyline and how it was weaving, and because of that, hopefully it starts picking up. We'll have to see how tonight goes to see how, if some of these storylines conclude themselves. We never know, but all we can do is set up, hoping that it will. So, great problem to have, though, I'm telling you right now. We have too many stories going on, too many storylines, long-term, medium, and short-term stories going on, which is way better than not having enough or not having any. Show's been absolutely crazy. It has been on another level. And you think about it, it'll start going a little bit faster. We're at about the 2-hour mark. We are halfway through the show. We have seen 6 matches. We have 6 more to go. But in those 6 more to go, 5 of them are singles matches. So a lot of the big other things have happened. And then we have a regular tag team title match. So this next part will go a little bit faster probably and finish right around the 3-hour mark if I was a guessing man, which is what our pay-per-views normally run. Typical shows run about 2 hours. Pay-per-views run about 3:15. And look at this. I don't think Miss Nightmare is used to being on the receiving end for a while, but Becky right now on another level, taking it to the top rope. Her husband tonight in the main event in a double title match. Digital Dogs putting his Universal title belt on the line against Sentinel, who is our current and greatest WCW World Champion. So you look at the height of Miss Nightmare compared to Becky, and then you look at that maneuver right there, that fist coming down from a much greater place, so generating more force, and then taking that shot, not just once, but you take that shot multiple times. You know what I mean? Like, that is usually the great equalizer for Miss Nightmare, and then you parlay that with her finishing move, the Bone Crusher, and it all starts to make sense. She can get a match turned around with a quickness, with that move, and then hitting you with the Bone Crusher. Now, typically, the Bone Crusher is a move that she hits off of the ropes. She'll throw you into the ropes. You rebound into it. She uses your momentum, takes you up top, and then brings you back down. But a 2 count, and that should show you what I'm talking about. Just how powerful the beats of Bahrain are. You know what I mean? It's a powerful, powerful move, and getting in all 10 shots now. Really becoming the aggressor where Becky was the aggressor before. Becky really needing to get this turned back around, really needing to start controlling the pacing of the match and not allow Miss Nightmare to get in on it. Miss Nightmare, however, whips her into the corner, picks her up. There it is, the Bone Crusher. Referee trying to put the turnbuckle pad back on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and that is how powerful Miss Nightmare is.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Women's International Champion, Miss Nightmare.
So Miss Nightmare winning or retaining the Divas Championship. And here's the thing, is Miss Nightmare, she just tied the record with 4 other women. Nobody has defended this title belt more than 1 time. Charlotte Flair defended it 1 time. Susie Lee 1 time. Jade Cargill 1 time. And now Miss Nightmare 1 time. Can she bring some stability to the Divas Championship match? Or in her next match, will she end up losing? We won't find out today, but we will find out in the future. But right now, you're looking at the brand new television champion, and Vanessa, who is a former WCW United States champion, going up against one of the hottest tag teams right now, the WCW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Lady Rock and Penny. So you know there's been a couple times tonight, I know the bedazzled jawbones are being rattled. I know there's a couple times they have been rattled, and I know they're being rattled right now. Melinda G and Vanessa, Triage Incorporated, Triage Inc., making their way down to the ring right now. Are they going to be able to slow down the absolutely crazy pace that has been going on? In the women's tag team division. Are they going to be able to slow down Lady Rock and Penny? A couple of the matches Lady Rock and Penny have absolutely dominated. A couple of them have been hard fought. Now the thing that is important about that is if it was just one thing, if they just straight dominated the matches, then you would have to believe in a hard match they wouldn't be able to hang. They wouldn't be used to it. But these ladies have found not just the hard matches, but the easy matches, and have prevailed in all of them. So if you're Melinda and if you're Vanessa, what is your plan going into a match like this? What kind of plan would you have to beat a team like this that has done it in a number of different ways, that has defended these titles in a number of different ways, that won this title or these title belts in a different way? What would you do? That is going to be the question if they want to come out of here with the title belts around their waist, that they are going to have to answer. And more than likely, there's not one answer to this. Yeah, you got to control the pacing. Yeah, you got to do this. Maybe you could take one of them and isolate them, keep them in the ring, not allow the other one to be tagged in. I mean, there's a number of different things. But what is the thing they are going to do? That's what we've got to find out. That's what we're going to see in this match here tonight, as Lady Rock and Penny put their title belts on the line right now. So guys, while we got a second, remember, subscribe if you're new. If you like what you're seeing, turn on the bell notifications. Share the video. Hit the like button. Do all the things. Make sure you know when we're doing this. We do this a couple different times a week.
Tag team match set for one fall, and is for the WCW Women's World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the Originals, and their opponents, the WCW Women's World Tag Team Champions, the Red Faction.
Sent a message out to GC Rock, let him know that his friend and his wife are wrestling right now. We'll see if he pops in there and says hi to y'all. GC Rock very, very busy though too. So, but he says he does catch some of the wrestling stuff here and there. Says he still enjoys it, which is very, very good. GC Rock actually the one who kind of helped push me a little bit more in this direction. Before I was doing a lot of things, and then this started becoming very popular, so he was the one that kind of gave me the push. So shout out to GC Rock. But here we go. Vanessa and Penny are going to be the two that start this match out. You can see right here, Vanessa, you would say she's the largest wrestler in the ring, but she is just the tallest wrestler in the ring. She is not necessarily the largest. She just has some height on her. And now you can see Melinda and Vanessa getting the quick tags in. So early on in this match, we're going to kind of see a little bit of how they plan on doing things. Right now, it is looking like quick tags are going to be the initial way they start trying to make sure they put themselves in a position to win. Lady Rock coming in and breaking it up. Don't think she really needed to, but Melinda taking the opportunity right now to deal out a little damage. Penny trying to deal. Lady Rock blocking Melinda, but Melinda able to get around anyway. Gets Penny over into the ropes. Now puts her into the ropes, sitting her right down in the back there, that lower back. And you know her finishing move, the Fafo Slam. If you're in the Bay and you don't know what Fafo is, ask Iffy. She'll tell you. And look at that, taking the old float over neck breaker off the ropes, using that, and then Penny able to get her knees up, but did she injure that knee? Maybe she tweaked something a little bit there. Maybe not a big deal right now, but could it become a bigger deal later? Dives, gets Lady Rock tagged in, and Lady Rock about the same height. You can see a little bit shorter, but about the same height as Vanessa. And now getting to work on Vanessa's midsection, getting to work on the stuff right there. And it's funny, if you look at Lady Rock's outfit, and if you've ever seen XCOM 2, the elbow pad always reminds me of that. Iffy is Melinda. Melinda is Iffy. Iffy is her name in the chat. Melinda is her name in the ring. And now getting Vanessa over in the corner, delivering the knees. The knees and the knees and the knees. And that has proven to be a pretty devastating move. Obviously going for the pin. And in this match, it is not an elimination match. One pin, one submission will win it. The belts will not change hands on a countout. Vanessa getting out, trying to gather her thoughts, but Lady Rock not allowing that to happen. Keeping the pressure right now on Triage Incorporated. So Vanessa saying, okay. Vanessa going, all right. If we're going to keep it going, let's keep it going. Take 2 feet to the side of the head. Call me in the morning. But look at that, coming right back. And these ladies really going back and forth. Not even taking Adam Sandler's advice at a medium pace. They are balls to the wall right now. And look at that. Picks up Iffy, gives her the old tilt-a-whirl side slam right there. And Iffy trying to get back to her feet. Melinda trying to get back to her feet. Turns it back around, whips her into a corner, but probably not the corner she wanted to whip her into. After the swing around reversal. And look at how fast that was. Lady Rock now setting up for it. Vanessa looking on. But Iffy catches the foot. And Lady Rock gets her over in the corner. Now goes up over. Takes the boot upside her head. She takes the boot upside her head. Blocks her from getting the tag in. And Iffy rolling out of the ring. Lady Rock now trying to stop Iffy from being able to tag in. Trying to stop Melinda from being able to have a tag partner. Oh. I can't say it on stream. That's why I was like, ask her. If I spell it out, if I give you, this isn't a military thing. Around and find out. You can figure out what the first F means, but the Fafo slam is the around and find out slam. So here we go. Referee count up to a 5. Melinda able to get Lady Rock back in the ring. Count up to 6 now. Count reset. And goes right for the knee. Melinda trying to get Vanessa in. She does. I don't know if Lady Rock sees her. And Vanessa able to get around Iffy now. Get in control of the match. Lady Rock almost got it turned around again. But Vanessa now hooks the leg. Yeah. It's not follow around and find out. There is a word that begins with F, though. That do not put it in the chat, please. Pretty popular saying, though. Something around and find out. But look at this. Penny and Lady Rock able to get it turned around. Vanessa switches it back up. And looking like she was going after Penny, but sees that Penny is about to be tagged in. So she jumps in. And it looks like Penny and Vanessa have wanted to get it on here for a minute. And now getting to face off Wamano Iwumano. What is going on, Brooklyn? Welcome to the stream, brother. Yeah, if it was follow around and find out, I'd be able to write that right in the stream. Vanessa now trying to control the whole thing, trying to get momentum, the big bow back on their side. Penny now going after Melinda. Melinda just getting back up. And now both women competitors, the opposites, are fighting the opposites. Penny getting back in first. Vanessa trying to use the referee to hide it. And while she blocked all the body shots, could not block the shot to the head, too. But Vanessa able to kick out into it. Did not look like Iffy was going to make it. But remember, and we've got a short still incoming right now. There is a short for Penny's finishing move, and she is setting it up. But Vanessa able to stop it. You almost saw Penny's finishing move, the penny dropper. No. I'm giving you the other three words. Around, find out. A is for around, F is for find, O is for out. The first F is a four-letter word that you shouldn't write in the chat. Very popular saying. Yes. Fear of finding out. That's kind of funny. I guess, sort of, though. You know what I mean? Look at this. Vanessa getting set up for it. Oh, but Lady Rock stops it. Vanessa was going for her finishing move, but instead Lady Rock gets it in, and they retain the WCW World Tag Team Championships.
And still, WCW Women's World Tag Team Champions, the Red Faction.
Man, that is so close. That comes down to split seconds. You got to believe if Vanessa could have got that move in, it would have been over. If Lady Rock got the move in, it is over. So GG's going out to the Red Faction. Again, these two ladies not doing the greatest in the singles competition, like really on some horrific losing streaks. But now they get put together, and all of a sudden they are defending these title belts. And let's just take a quick look at it while we got a second here. But they are defending these title belts. One, like it's going out of style. But two, they just became the longest reigning women's tag team champions ever. So absolutely nuts. Now, from here, oh, I am so glad I read this, because this is not going down this way. The final remaining matches are all the title matches. And we are not I don't know why it does this. It enjoys doing this, but we are going to fix this right now. This is straight up. It is a straight up match. Wamano Iwumano. It's been going really good. This is one of the few feuds that we have seen where it hasn't been like, oh, they're attacking the other person, they're doing this, they're doing that. This has been a straight up, both ladies, and this goes out and says a lot about Repentia, but Ozzy straight up respecting Repentia, even though she has never gotten a shot at a title that's this big.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Women's World Championship.
It's just funny, though, here tonight, I want to make sure that these 4 title shots are exactly that. One-on-one, regular matches, like we have seen a lot of things happen. And what is going to come to a head? How is it going to be? We will see. Still odd, though, that Ozzy is coming out first. But the champion typically comes out second. Just know this. The WCW Women's World Championship title belt is on the line right now. The greatest women's champion, not only in number of title defenses, that is one thing. She was the very first to break the 10 threshold and defended the ladies' world title 11 straight times. But she also becomes the first 2-time winner, and she has already defended the title belt once. This will be number 2, so already building that stability into this title belt. And it's absolutely crazy if you look at our standard seasons, the way we used to do it. We would do roughly 22 episodes a season. Ozzy was the winner through the entire season 5 and through the first 22 episodes of season 6. She could have been the first to ever, for 2 straight seasons, retain the title belt. So she was the first to do it at the world level, but a couple people did it in season 5. So once we started making these title belts give you the boost, it really started stabilizing our championship title belts. But again, we've still got a couple title belts out there that aren't that way. So we will definitely have to see. Yeah, they shook hands before a match. They've shook hands after a match. Repentia has come out 2 times and clapped from the stage.
One half of the Universal Women's World Tag Team Champions, the Evil Within, Rex and Tessa. And her opponent from the Queen City, the WCW Women's World Champion, the phenomenal one, Oxley.
So Ozzy trying to make this the second crazy title run. Once that belt got changed, she said she had to come back. She had to get her hands on it. But now Repentia really earning this title shot, really taking it the hard way, earning the WCW Special Series title belts, earning tag team title gold, and now getting the shot here tonight on the biggest stage of WCW Starrcade, getting a shot at the world title. Repentia, one of the smaller wrestlers, but you can already see that as the matches have gone on, more and more bloody handprints are getting added to her outfit. Now the bloody handprints going up the right part of the arm. Now one, it used to have a WCW logo on the back, but now a bloody handprint on the back of her wrestling shorts. Will she be able? And look at this. Referee misses it and goes through with the count, even though Ozzy kicks out. Her foot clearly in that middle rope. But the referee doesn't see it. Is that how it's going to go here tonight? No, there really haven't been many wrestlers to take a victory over Ozzy one-on-one. Kylie, and this is the crazy thing, like Kylie during her first title run, she beat her in the second match. Kylie Watson, one of the few to ever cash in a shot, and she didn't attack her from behind. She had the match, she walked down the ring, handed the referee, and they did it again, and then able to beat Ozzy in that fashion. So being able to beat Ozzy straight up one-on-one, no craziness going on, no whatever. Repentia definitely has the job cut out for her, and not an easy job at that. Repentia now turning it over, showing you why she's got bloody handprints on the right side of her arm. And remember, you got Ozzy with the yellow brick road, but you got Repentia with the bloody gumdrop. So really trying to work over that midsection, trying to get it set up for her finishing move. Her finishing move will go off the top rope. So when she goes up top, watch out, that could be the match. Oh, tries to go for a big clothesline. Ozzy able to step back though, pick her up, and bring her down with a huge neck breaker. Repentia's leg clearly under the rope, but the referee now, one bad call to one bad call, not going for it. Ozzy setting up for, this is usually the move that she does. That's the somewhere over the rainbow, setting up the yellow brick road. Is she going to be able to get it in? If she does, this might be a quick match. Takes, rolls the leg. 1, 2, and Repentia able to kick out of the yellow brick road. Not many wrestlers can say that. And Repentia right now has got to find a way to turn things around. Right now, being on the outside of the ring, has got to find a way to equalize this match, has got to find a way to get back into it, has got to find a way to take over and start being the one who controls the pacing of the match. Guys, right now would be a good time to start talking about it. Who do you think is going to win between Sentinel and Digital Dogs? Put that stuff right down there in the stream. And remember, it cannot change. It cannot, the title will not change on a count out. Now Repentia coming back, doing the thing that we talked about. And now getting Ozzy into the corner. Bringing her out, and you can see that even though a little bit smaller of a wrestler, she absolutely wrestles up to the size of the other wrestler, and then sometimes even beyond it. Grabbing the hand, delivering the kicks, getting her back down on the ground. And now, is she gonna do it? We thought she couldn't hit it from here, but she has proven us wrong. Hits the bloody gumdrop. Do we have a new champion? 1, 2, and Ozzy finds a way to kick out now. They have kicked out the yellow brick road. They have kicked out of the bloody gumdrop. You gotta believe the next thing will win, or maybe the shock of the last move. 3, and Ozzy finds a way to turn it around to retain the WCW Women's World Championship.
Here is your winner, and still WCW Women's World Champion, the phenomenal one, Oxley.
Repentia hits the bloody gumdrop, and then Ozzy kicks out of it, and you could almost tell at that point the shock of what was going on caught her off guard. Ozzy recognizing that again. The greatest WCW Women's World Champion we have ever had, recognizes it, takes advantage of it, and gets the 3 count against Repentia. GG's going out to Ozzy. But what a great fight that was. Now, looking at this, Jay Savage has been on an absolute tear as of late, and Jay Savage kind of was lined up to get his shot against Sentinel for the WCW World Championship. However, Digital Dogs winning the $1 million title belt changes things, because Hogan then has Digital Dogs use that $1 million title to parlay it into getting onto this stage and having a double title match against Sentinel. So the Booker's scrambling around, line Jay Savage up against Bret Hart. And I got to tell you, maybe this is the match that should have happened anyway. I'm on console. I stream through PC, but I'm on console. This is PlayStation 5. So here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Universal World Heavyweight Championship.
So on every other pay-per-view event, defending this title belt would be the main event. But when you put the Universal $1 million title and the WCW World title belt on the line, you gotta believe that that is the main event. So, 3 crazy matches left. 3 amazing fights about to happen. And now the guy who has absolutely been dominating, beating Totes McGoats for the title, then defending it against Totes, beating Hulk Hogan to defend the title. And now getting ready to put that same title belt on the line against Jay Savage. Can the leader of the Syndicate find a way to come out on top of the leader of the Hart Foundation? We'll find out today. We're going to find out right now. Forget today. If you guys are watching right now, buckle up, strap it on. It's about to get crazy up in here.
Introducing the challenger from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 269 pounds, Jay Savage. And his opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the Universal World Heavyweight Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah, and I think that's the inner turmoil, though, that Digital faces. Hogan, more than Totes, more than Witcher, is actually delivering results, but at the same time, there's things that are bigger. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting thing, and it wasn't an accident. One of my original notebooks I've got, Digital Dogs joins the NWO. That's what makes it so amazing. Temple asked a question, and that is what the next podcast is going to be about. The next podcast is going to be about my favorite storyline and how it develops and how it got here, because it's not all just me. Digital laid out a story that we're playing out. So very interesting, very cool. Bret Hart getting off to a fast start right now against Digital. And you got to wonder, look, I was going to say, is JP going to find a way to get involved in this match? The newest member of the Syndicate. Why did Jay Savage want to bring him in? Was it only for his wrestling ability? Apparently not. JP escorting Jay Savage down to the ring here tonight and already starting to get involved in the match. Savage now going. Bret Hart puts him in the crazy looking maneuver there. Like to call that move the flamingo. But puts him in there. Savage finding a way to get that turned back around. And remember, we got to say it, but the title belt cannot and will not switch hands on a countout. You can win the match, but that's like winning the battle to lose the war. If you win the match but don't get the title, what was the point of getting the title match? You know what I mean? Referee count already up to 6. And is Bret Hart worried about it? Apparently so. Referee count hits 9. But Savage able to get back in the ring. Bret Hart waiting on him, however. And Bret Hart, remember, coming from Stu Hart's Wrestling Academy, coming from the dungeon, able to do a lot of things and very wisely making sure he was the one to get back in the ring first. Already now a 2 count on Jay Savage. And Bret Hart continuing to go, but look at this. Jay now starting to get it turned back around. Savage bringing him back over, and the referee trying to get in the way, trying to help out the Hart Foundation. You wonder, if the referees are on the payroll of the NWO. You wonder if the referees are on the payroll of the Four Horsemen, but starting to wonder, are they on the payroll of the Hart Foundation? And Jay Savage hitting him right there, setting him back up for it. And remember, Jay Savage's finishing move, the old tripletta, the triple butterfly, hooks the leg. What is going on, Jamar Games? Welcome to the stream, brother. And Savage now trying to slow down what has been going on in the match. Bret Hart really going at a very fast pace, but Savage trying to slow it down, trying to get Bret Hart to start playing his game. Now the leader of the Syndicate trying to make sure that this match goes down the way he needs it to go down, the way that he wants it to go down. And Bret Hart getting up, able to turn it around. One big clothesline now going up. And this usually sets it up. Hits him with the Texas style pile driver. Rolls up the leg. Is this going to be it? 2. No, this is not going to be it. But you got to wonder, is he going to do it right here? Tried to get him out there. Tried to get him back out in the ring, dropping that leg drop, and now setting up for it. Is he going to hit him with a sharpshooter? Gets him down. Can he roll it over and lock it in? Rolled over, it is locked in. Referee trying to get into position. Will Savage tap? No. And Savage wisely rolls out of the ring. Had he not, Bret Hart might have tried to go for the pin right there. And now both men fighting back and forth. And Jay Savage now going after the leg. You don't think that was a coincidence. Jay Savage probably trying to weaken that leg up. Hits him with the move, and both men are down right now. Referee count up to 6. Savage running back in the ring. Saw what Bret Hart did earlier. And now Savage waiting on Bret Hart to take the advantage. Whips him into the rope. And another neck breaker. Will this set it up? Thought he was going to get him with that tripletta. And the referee again getting in the way, trying to block Savage and give Bret Hart the advantage. But Savage sees it coming, uses the ring against Bret Hart too. And a 2 count now on to Bret Hart. Jay Savage now slowing it down and really going after the head. And you know why he's going after the head. That just sets up his finishing move. Tries to get Bret Hart, but Bret Hart rolls out of the ring, backs up Savage, ducks, but Savage waiting on it. Throws him back out of the ring and says, "You'll do my bidding." Bret Hart says, "No, he won't." But Savage right now has been staying in a pretty good spot. But Bret Hart again, you got to believe if he can lock this in, this might be it. Can he get it in? Is Jay Savage going to tap now? No. He doesn't. Somehow fights through 2 sharpshooters, but this might be it. It might be all over, but the crying, the twisting pile driver. 2, 3, and Bret Hart will retain the Universal World Championship.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal World Heavyweight Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart retaining the title, but what a great match indeed. A lot of back and forth. It looked there for a second if Jay Savage could have got the tripletta in on Bret Hart, that would have ended the match. But Bret Hart able to stay out of it and come away with the title. But somehow Jay Savage managed to kick out or get out of the sharpshooter on 2 different occasions. Yeah, Jay Savage never tapped out, so that is absolutely crazy. Now down to the final 2 matches of the evening, which are doing the impossible in the last pay-per-view, beating Shyanne Davis to win the Women's Universal title, a title that has only been held by Shyanne the entire time, but Shyanne getting to see if she can get her revenge here tonight.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Universal Women's World Championship.
Now, something too very important to note, that the Queen and the King of the Ring titles will be nullified after Starrcade. Now, you can't take away that they are the King and the Queen of the Ring, but after Starrcade, no longer getting the title shots in every pay-per-view event. So Recon Delta getting his title shot for the Universal Tag Team titles tonight alongside Vipero. Shyanne, even though this has nothing to do with it, had she not invoked her rematch clause here tonight, the prove it clause as the NWO likes to call it, had she not done that, she would have been put into another title match one way or the other, because she is the WCW Queen of the Ring. Now, when will the next King of the Ring tournament take place? We'll have to wait and see. But it won't go the same way it went. It won't go in the same style where everybody gets a shot. There'll be 8 men and 8 women named to the tournament. And those 8 men and women will fight it out, and then fight it out at a King or Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. But Shyanne, not worried about the Queen status right now, only worried about winning back her Universal World Championship title belt. However, the rise of the Wolfpack, and not the NWO Wolfpack, but the rise of the Wolfpack happening right now. Witcher making her way down to the ring with the Universal Women's World title belt around her waist, and the Alpha Wolf and the Wolfpack in tow. But if Jakai is the Alpha Wolf, which are obviously the queen of the Wolfpack. Now it's funny, we forgot about it last time, but Witcher does have a power and used that power at Thunder to beat Shyanne. Cheyenne starting to get the best of Witcher. Witcher taking that, draining Cheyenne's energy, and then coming away with the pin. Will she do it here tonight, or will Shyanne be able to stay out of the way? Don't know. Hard to stay out of the clutches or the power of the witch.
Introducing the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, the Ring of Women's All-Star Champion, the Extreme Shy Girl, Davis. And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the Universal Women's World Champion, the Superstar, Tony the Witch Cox.
This has been an absolutely amazing program for sure. I 100% agree, Sentinel. And when you look at the crazy run Shyanne went on, she defended this title, the top title in all the land. It had only been defended one time by Ozzy, and then Miss Nightmare won it. Witcher had won it at one point. Then Shyanne beat Jane for it. And when she beat Jane, she would go on to beat Chyna, Ronda Rousey, Bobby Hart, Judge Julie Justice, Leslie Styles, Asuka, Ozzy, Crimson, Rhea Ripley. You look at the size of Shyanne, and we just named Chyna, Ronda Rousey, Judge Julie Justice, Ozzy, Crimson, and Rhea Ripley. And then at NWO Sold Out, Witcher finds a way to beat Shyanne, beats her again at Thunder, non-title match. And now that title match on the line here tonight. So if you don't think both these women are highly motivated, Witcher wanting to prove that she could beat her 3 straight times, beat the women's Universal World Champion, the greatest women's Universal World Champion ever. And that goes between the WWE, the TSW, and the WCW. TSW now defunct, but when it was, Shyanne, greatest champion of all time, holding that belt. So absolutely on another level. Now, on the flip side of that, you got Witcher, the first and only 2-time Women's Universal World Champion. Shyanne could do that here tonight if she could find a way to beat Witcher. But what is she doing here? Using that top rope, hooking both arms like a double reverse downward dog armbar. Say that 5 times fast. Actually, just say it 2 times fast. That'd be impressive. But gets her realizing that you cannot win the title belt. The title belt will not change hands on a count out. Referees count up to 4. Witcher throwing, looking like she wanted to throw Shyanne into that metal corner post, but Shyanne able to jump back in the ring instead. And remember, both of these women, Witcher can end your night in about 4 moves. Shyanne can end it in 3. Witcher now grabs the leg, rolls it up, 2, and already a 2 count as the Wolfpack looks on. Already a 2 count on to Shyanne, now driving her knee into the chest of Shyanne, not allowing Shyanne to get up, whipping her into the corner. And here we go, little spinning elbow action right there, dropping her in the center of the ring. Is that going to set up for it? Usually doesn't, but this usually does. We could be seeing the Witch's Brew coming out right now. Witcher getting fired up for it. Are we going to see it right here? Oh, stops the kick. And a big clothesline. Witcher now using the ropes to get back up to her feet. Absolutely welcome, Digital. Appreciate all the support that you give the channel. Appreciate all the support all you guys give the channel. It's really a cool thing. You guys are one of the things I am very thankful for. Speaking of Thanksgiving. Shyanne now getting back in the ring. Witcher wisely showing you she has the discipline and the strategizing to make sure that she stays in control of what is going on. She knows her and Shyanne have had quite a number of battles, and Witcher typically was not coming out on top until recently, so she knows that Shyanne can end your night in 3 moves. She knows she's got to stay in control of what's going on. Shyanne fighting her way back to her feet, blocks that one. What is going on, Andre? Welcome to the stream. Witcher now getting her over in the corner, and Shyanne keeps reversing it, but Witcher quickly reverses it too, and watch out! Watch out, 1, 2. And Witcher kicks out in 2, but this is now where you do not want to give Shyanne a lot of space, because she could hit you with the 8-second ride, and you know she's just trying to set it up right now. Shyanne picks her up, now gonna go up to the top rope. Referee not looking. Looky. Referee wants a cookie. And hits her with a super 8-second ride. That has got to be it. I've never even seen that move. And how did Witcher kick out of it? Witcher not only kicks out of it, but gets back up on her feet and then hits Shyanne with the Witch's Brew. Cheyenne's foot, you can see it under the rope, but the referee not calling rope breaks here tonight, apparently. Shyanne manages not to tap out. But another submission hold, and Shyanne gets back up to her feet, and she said one good nose pull apparently deserves another one. And is Shyanne calling for it? Is she calling for the 8-second ride? Throws Witcher over to the side right there. Tries to grab her. Witcher rolls out. Shyanne was in there waiting, but Witcher doesn't care what she's doing. And now women going back and forth, throwing the rights, throwing the knife-edge chops, throwing them down both ways. Shyanne trying to show you she really wants her title belt back, and Witcher trying to show you she doesn't want to give it to her. Shyanne again takes her over into the corner, throws her into that side corner, puts her back down, and is she going to try it again? We've never seen it before. Tells her to get up again. And there it is again, and there is no way you kick out of 2 of those. I can't even believe you kicked out of 1 of them. And Witcher finds a way again to kick out of this crazy, we should call that the 16-second ride. That is on another level. And another powerful move from Shyanne. And Witcher gets it turned back around finally. And trying to end it right here. Puts the knee on the face, jumps back on top. 2, 3, and Witcher will retain the Universal Women's World Championship.
Here's your winner, and still the Universal Women's World Champion, the Superstar, Tony the Witch Cox.
That's funny, Devin. Can you believe what you just saw? If you were going to see this anywhere, that's one thing, but you just witnessed this on the biggest stage in WCW. You just witnessed the Witch kick out of not one super move, but 2 super moves. 2 8-second rides off the top rope. She found a way to kick out. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Guys, take a minute to take a breath. Go ahead, take a breath. Get your breath back, because that match could be the match of the year. Holy Moses. While you're taking the time to breathe, if you're not subscribed to the channel and that doesn't make you subscribe, what are you doing with your life? I can't even believe it. Like, what else did you need to see? I tried to subscribe, but I'm already subscribed, or I would be subscribed again. Wow. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. But now that leads us into the main event of the evening, the final match against Sentinel and Digital Dogs. Hogan will be escorting Digital down to the ring. Hogan has proven that he is an effective manager for his wrestlers who are in the ring. But WCW World Championship on the line and the Universal $1 Million Championship on the line. Whoever wins, this is going to be crazy. Their stats are going to be crazy. Huge title belts, huge titles, 2 big guys getting ready to get in the ring. Let's go ahead and get it on.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Universal $1 Million and WCW World Heavyweight Championships.
It's crazy. You look at Totes McGoat's streak with this title belt, with the $1 Million title belt, defended it 11 times in a row. And then you look at the second position. You've got Goldberg, defended this belt twice. And he did it 2 times. Digital Dogs ties the second longest streak with this Universal $1 Million Championship, defended it twice. Sting defended it once. Paul the Thing defended it once. And now, getting ready to go after the WCW World Champion, and that title belt, Sentinel, becoming the greatest champion we have seen in the WCW, able to defend it 5 times, going for his 6th title defense right now, trying to end Digital streak with the $1 Million title belt. And before him, Recon Delta defended the WCW World title 3 times. Hulk Hogan defended the WCW World title 2 times. Then you got a lot of people defending it once. Damien defended it 2 times. Blackheart defended it 2 times. But Sentinel, by far surpassing that, and defending it 5 times. So Sentinel has been on an absolute roll since winning this title belt. Can he make it further tonight? Can he extend that streak out to 6, or will Digital Dogs begin his own reign? And this is another thing. You look at the NWO, normally Hogan is the one going after all the world title belts, but here recently it's almost like Hogan is trying to pass the reins off to the NWO. Hogan taking on more, typically right now, more of a managerial role and pushing Digital, pushing Gruning, pushing Jace. What is he going to do moving forward? There is still a spot or maybe 2 open. So what will happen here tonight? Will it change the face of wrestling if Digital Dogs and the Bedazzled Jawbone Club get the WCW World title belt? And remember, NWO only care about one thing. They don't care how they do it. They only care about winning, much like the Horsemen, much like the Hart Foundation, much like most factions.
Introducing first, from Authority Megacorp HQ, weighing in at 382 pounds, the Universal $1 Million Champion, the God. And his opponent, from Virginia, weighing in at 308 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Sinister Trout.
Becky might be recovered in the back after her match. I don't know. But here we go. Referee taking both title belts right now. Letting everybody know both title belts are on the line. And you want to talk about how far we have come in our universe mode. The main event tonight, the Starrcade tonight, you look at some of the people that have main event Starrcade. Tonight, Sentinel and Digital Dogs getting to add their names to it. But at one point, you would have thought it was going to be Recon Delta. At one point, you thought it would be Totes Goats. At one point, you thought it would be Vipero. At one point, you thought it would be somebody else. But you look at Kevin Nash, Goldberg, Sting, Ric Flair, Hogan, Lex Luger. You look at the guys that have main evented Starrcade, and it is a who's of who's. You want to talk about a Hall of Fame, it probably starts around there. And now tonight, Digital Dogs and Sentinel really becoming parts of the face of this company, able to main event Starrcade here tonight. Hogan throwing in a sledgehammer. But throwing in a sledgehammer, and then Sentinel resetting the clock, coming back out for Digital, but now that has proven to be a mistake. Digital now getting on top of it, and again, the title belt cannot change hands on a countout. You can win the match, but you cannot win the title belt. So them guys getting in the ring behooves both of them to do so when you're talking about what you can do. Now, you look at their matches with the world title belt on the line. Sentinel coming out on top last time at NWO Sold Out, and now here, will he be able to come out again at Starrcade? Now that match was good enough that they were like, hey, let's do the thing. And they're doing the thing right here tonight. And so far, very interesting match going back and forth. We have seen Digital taking control of the match. We have seen Sentinel taking control of the match. And that's the thing, too, with big guys. Sometimes, even if it is a good or a bad match, those matches don't last too long because you look at the power both of these guys are using. Sentinel trying to hold down that shoulder, and Digital able to get in there and kick out into Digital now. Probably got the bedazzled jawbones are rattling. Sentinel trying to take him up top. Digital saying he doesn't want the ticket. Return to sender. Takes and slams down. Sentinel with the big old slam off the ropes now, taking him, throwing him up again on top of those ropes. Referee trying to put the turnbuckle pad back. And what's funny about the turnbuckle pads, they're red and white. And the ring canvas is blue. And apparently we have also got two white and a red and a blue canvas pad. But still, that wasn't an accident. That's hilarious. Digital now getting Sentinel over in the corner. Sentinel trying to recover, and look, Hogan's like, hey. Now, we have seen the tactic where they take off that top turnbuckle pad, and we've seen it work out. We have also seen it backfire. We've also seen it where the referee should be counting, and now the referee is not counting. And typically working against the guys that did it. So in this case, it would typically work against the NWO, but look at that. Digital knowing Hogan is going to be taking off that particular turnbuckle pad, throws Sentinel into the side, too. And Sentinel also able to kick out into. Yeah, everything on the line, all the gold on the line here right now. Universal $1 million title belt on the line. And SpaghettiOs! You want to talk about working against it. Hogan, though, throwing Sentinel back in the ring, not allowing Digital to get out, but Digital taking that steel turnbuckle corner, the unpadded corner, right to the face. So Sentinel used it against him. Digital has used it towards him on two different occasions, and now Digital setting up for it. Is he gonna get it in? But look at this. Right at that time, the same thing that we talked about, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the referee decides this is the time to put the turnbuckle pad back on. So absolutely working against them right here. Sentinel picks him up, hits him with the slam, rolls up the leg. 1, 2, and almost cost Digital the title belt. Now Sentinel setting up for his finisher, and again, could be all over, but the crying hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Sentinel will retain the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your Sinister Crown.
The face of the company, not only winning the world title, but now also taking back from the NWO the Universal $1 Million Championship, and extending his streak, his record-setting streak, to 6 title defenses. So guys, that is going to do it for us here today. It has been a long stream. It has been a heck of a ride. I appreciate everything that you guys do. I appreciate all the support, whether it be monetarily supported or whether it be through your time, through the likes, through the comments, through the this, everything that you guys do that gets involved inside our universe makes a huge difference in the way things go. It makes a huge difference in our growth and our reach. So really, guys, hats off to you guys. Appreciate everything that you guys are doing. But remember, guys, we've got Thanksgiving here right now. So put your politics aside, put everything aside. Don't listen to the news because they are retarded. I mean, retarded. Listening to those guys say stuff like, hey, if somebody voted for this guy, don't go to Thanksgiving. Dumb. Dumb, da, dumb, dumb. Dumb. Don't do it. Go enjoy the time with your family. Go enjoy the time. Have meaningful conversations. You don't know how long you got on this earth, so don't waste a minute of it. And if you're out there today or tomorrow or throughout the weekend, make sure when you see somebody, just because they're being mean to you, just because they're doing something to you, does not mean you have to do it back to them. They don't have that power over you. Nobody on this planet can determine what my actions are going to be, regardless of their actions. Period. It is my choice, and I will make the way that I'm going to go. I'm just asking you guys, maybe choose some grace. So happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there, from everybody that is here. Love every single one of you guys. Let's choose some grace. There is going to be a little bit of bonus footage, obviously, after every show. But love what you guys are doing. I will catch all of you in the next one. Peace.